is Kaden Bratcher. Today I am doing another discussion post where I'll be answering the 5 questions from the TED Talk on mental health within the Black community. Now, the first question was, what are the 2 types of modern psychological therapies? So when we talk about modern psychological therapies, there are really 2 main types. The first is psychological therapy or talk therapy, where you sit with a professional to work through thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. The second is biomedical therapy, which relies on medication or medical treatments. And now in Devontae's talk, he pointed out how in the Black community, conversations about therapy were often pushed aside or seen as weakness. That makes it even more important that people understand these 2 main approaches exist and both can be life-changing. Now, the second one is, what are the 3 therapies based on classical conditioning? Now, classical conditioning has influenced therapies like systematic desensitization, aversion therapy, and exposure therapy. For example, someone with a phobia could slowly face their fear step by step until the anxiety goes down. This makes me think about how Devontae mentioned the stigma in Black households. Sometimes people are almost conditioned not to talk about their feelings. Just like conditioning can build fears, therapy can help unlearn those fears and replace them with healthier reactions. Now, cognitive behavioral therapy and its goals. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, focuses on the link between our thoughts, emotions, and actions. The 3 main goals of CBT are to 1, to identify negative thought patterns, 2, to challenge and replace those thoughts, and 3, to practice new behaviors that improve daily life. Devontae reminded us how Black youth often feel pressure to be strong and not show vulnerability. CBT could help by letting them reframe those thoughts, like realizing strength can also mean asking for help. Number 4 are, what are the advantages and disadvantages of group therapy? Group therapy has a lot of advantages. It helps people see they're not alone, it builds community, and it gives support from others who are struggling with familiar issues. But it also has disadvantages like less privacy or people feeling nervous about opening up in front of others. In the video, Devontae stressed how safe spaces are critical in the Black community. Group therapy can be one of those safe spaces, but only if people feel respected and understood. And number 5, finally, what are the 4 categories of drugs in pharmacology? When it comes to treating psychological disorders with medication, there are 4 main categories: antipsychotic drugs, antidepressants, anti-anxiety drugs, and mood stabilizers. Now, these can be powerful tools, but as Devontae pointed out, access and trust are big issues in the Black community. So people don't trust the medical system. So education and culturally sensitive care are important if medication is going to be effective. And that is all for this video. I hope y'all enjoy it, and I will see y'all again soon.